of the spotlight. I'm of course your captain and hostess, Pumpai Mzansi, and I am glad that you came through for our second date. Now, so much has happened this week, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, it's okay. I'm gonna fill you in. Let's check out what's happening on our lineup. On today's lineup, tributes pour in for Aretha Franklin and Kofi Annan, and we catch up on your global news on our daily GNN. Also, we check out what's happening between DSTV versus Netflix during the saga. And lastly, we catch up with the Real Housewives of Johannesburg and see what they've been up to. Kicking off the show, we're still in Women's Month. So keeping it into the feel of Women's Month, you know that saying where they say one man's trash is another man's treasure? Well, in this case, women's treasure. Meet Olabanke Banjo, a Nigerian lady who's the founder and CEO of Cyrus 45 Factory, and they take used tires and upcycle them into interior designs. Let's check out what she's all about.
I want to contribute immensely to the reduction of environmental pollution caused by burning of tires, loitering of the roads with tires and the likes. I quit my job in May because I strongly believe in this passion of mine, which is upcycling tires into artsy and ultra-modern furniture. I source for my tires from refuse dumps, incinerators, sometimes the roadsides, and more often than not, I also buy from vulcanizers and also people who want to change their tires, their old tires with new ones. When other women see what I do, they're really inspired to want to do something similar, go into carpentry, do something that's, it's seen as a male-dominated thing. If I don't take care of my environment, who will? Because with recycling and upcycling, the possibilities are endless.
Now, videos like that just keep inspiring me and showing us that we truly can make a difference, make something out of nothing. Now, onto a little bit of a darker note. This week was a little bit hectic due to so many passings of so many legends. We start off with Pro Kids Memorial. The rap icon and pioneer's memorial service was held on Thursday, the 16th of August 2018 at the Newtown Music Factory. Now, people came out in the numbers to show support for the rap icon, and he was laid to rest on Sunday, 19th of August 2018. Also, the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, unfortunately passed away on the 16th of August 2018 due to advanced pancreatic cancer. Now, the musical icon broke musical, racial, gender barriers, and also being the first woman to be inducted on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She also performed at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral and also Barack Obama's inauguration. Another legend that left us this past weekend is Kofi Annan, who sadly passed away at the age of 80 due to a short illness on the 18th of August 2018. Now, Kofi Annan was the first Black UN Secretary General and also a Nobel Peace Prize holder. Now, this just goes to show that we need to celebrate our legends while they're still here for us to see it. And also, although they're gone, they're not forgotten, as their legend still remains within us. May they rest in peace. So guys, stay interacting with us and drop your comments below. We want to know what you think about the show and the topics that we're talking about. So onto a lighter note of things, let's catch up with what's been happening globally and all around you on Global News Network, GNN. Nasty C hangs out with 50 Cent. Now, the local rapper is in the USA promoting his latest album, Strings and Bling, and he caught up with the award-winning rapper. Keep flying that SA flag high, Nasty. We see you. Sierra shoots her latest music video in the streets of South Africa, Soweto. While on honeymoon, the star shot her latest video titled Freak Me, which features Nigerian artist Techno in Soweto with South African local dancers. The Queen of Pop turned 60. Madonna ages just like fine wine, and she celebrated her 60th birthday in the Moroccan city of Marrakesh, surrounded by her children, friends, and more family. Happy birthday to Madonna! And that's Pumpai signing out for GNN. Now this week on the rundown, we start things off with our favorite hot topic, DSTV versus Netflix. Now these two channels and platforms provide us with entertainment and streaming services that we all love to binge on. Netflix providing us with original content at a cheaper price, whilst DSTV gives us live television at a little bit of a higher price. Now, I don't know. You guys need to tell me which platform you prefer. Now, because this topic is so hot and so heated and there's so much to say about it, you need to join in on the Spotlight Extra, where we go in depth on this conversation and the details are on your screen. Moving along on to the latest episode of Behind the Story that just aired with the queen of the voice show, Busiswa. Now, if you're not sure who she is, I tell you, if you've ever heard that, on any house track, that's Busiswa. I mean, she did the voice show while she was still 8 months pregnant. Talk about dedication to your craft. This lady got 4 A's in matric, so she's not just a musician, she's a brainy as well. So much information that she dropped on her interview, and if you want to know more, which I got a lot of in-depth information and I don't want to spoil it for you, you can catch the interview on DSTV Catch Up for more information on Busiswa, and I promise you, you will not miss out on anything. Onto one of our favorite shows lately, and you guys made a trend all over Twitter this past weekend. This is Real Housewives of Johannesburg. Now, if you missed this episode, you need to get through to watching it on Catch Up, or you can watch the following episode on channel 103 on DSTV. So, starting off the episode, Mercy. Remember Mercy, last week's episode, she threw the vegetarian birthday party, which nobody pitched for, except her mom, of course. Now this week she's telling us she wants to turn into a fruitarian. Bear in mind, she's only been vegetarian for 1 year, and all of a sudden she wants to change to something else, which makes us think, is this just a status thing or is it a health thing? It looks more to me like whatever's trending, she'll just fall for it. Wherever the wind blows, that's where she goes. The star of the show, though, last week was Crystal with her lying, and it seems like she does not stop. Now, Crystal apparently is a singer. Yes. And she's apparently had her song on the top 100 Billboard charts at number 55. Yes, you're not crazy. This is the same charts that Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, all them artists, this is the same chart that they top. And Crystal was on it at number 55. Yes. All of the ladies heard crickets just like me. And to top it all off, she hosts a dinner with all the ladies. And she's telling them that Warner Brothers approached her to write for artists like Kelly Clarkson. Guys, no. I think Crystal's a pathological liar. You need to let me know in the comments. What do you think is wrong with her? Or maybe she just dreams big, Shem. Let me not be too harsh on this. She's speaking it into fruition. She's telling it to the universe so it can happen. Because she performed at this dinner that she hosted for all the ladies. And I promise you, after that performance, yeah, no, my ears were not the same, and they're still not the same. I still have a little bit of a screechy sound there. You guys need to watch the episode if you did it, and if you did, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That should never be repeated for anyone to hear. And not only that, what I didn't like is that she hosts a dinner and she turns out to be rude and is exposing people's dirty laundry. You invite all these beautiful ladies who dress up like they're going to a Met Gala or some kind of ball to come to your house, and you want to be talking trash about them. I think that's not right. That's not right, Crystal. I just can't wait to see what she's gonna do on the very next episode, because you know she's gonna drop another bomb. I hope we get that extra hot heat level on the drama. But yeah, no, hey? And of course, before they left after the dinner, Evoda put her in her place. Evoda was not having any of that and told her, listen, don't talk like that. People will sue you. And it is true, Crystal. I think you need to listen. Ha, number 55 on the Billboard. Now, unfortunately, we've reached that part of the show that we both hate, but please do join in next week so we can take it to third base. And I thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, I don't leave you empty-handed. Here's a song from Cypher featuring Cardo. It's titled Mother Nature. From me, Pumpai, lots of love. Mwah.
And you got too much to hide. I see the world through your eyes. Privileged, relevant, catch a vulture for the benefits. We're deep in our element. I ain't got a whip, still ain't run out of drive. Vision big enough for two. Know you're gonna stick with your size. Make it grow, feel it bloom and take it slow. Smell the rose, replace your soul. And I love the way you go, it's unusual. Musical, way you dance into your drum, I think you should know. I've been full of soul since I was 20.
My humble personage bows before your grandeur.